Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. While I prepare a little space here for the reading, I want to say thank you to everybody who has taken the time to subscribe to either the Patreon or the Facebook subscription. You guys are my main source of income, and I am genuinely, I can't talk today, very appreciative of your support and your kindness, because without your support, I would not be able to do what I love. And it means so much to me to be able to do that. So thank you guys. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with today's collective. All right. So, interestingly enough, today I felt a really dark vibe. I was drawn to darker decks that I usually use in Halloween. So let's see why. What's the energy for today's reading? Owl, wise seeing, wise action. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. We're just taking the one on top. Night Song, hidden talents. And ooh, the witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. All right. So let's read these out. Let's start with the witch. Earth, air, fire, water, a woman lovely, a woman strange, weaver of the worlds, moon's daughter, witch, the catalyst for change. Witches have had a bad PR day for a couple of millennia now. Originally, the healers or cunning women of the village, the very word witch comes from the Celtic word wick. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, which means weaver or wise. When the new religion of Christianity spread through the land, the custodians of the old pagan ways, in part witches, were labeled as evil and, as we know from history, persecuted. They were driven underground or under the night sky into the shadows of misunderstanding and darkness. However, for the purposes of Halloween, let's look at witches as the weavers of magic and change. Through spells and rituals, and even through herbal recipes, yes, often brewed in a cauldron, they weave the powers of this world and the next in synergy to solve problems and heal. Holding the witch card means that you can weave your own change throughout your life, and that magic indeed is afoot. You must understand that you have power and it is real. It may also indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power, and that they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted instead. Oh, okay. Interesting. Now let's look at Owl. Here we go. Owl says, silent, winged, and wise, all-seeing creature of the night, show me the way, I will follow you in flight. Owls have for thousands of years been part of folklore and have been considered a special sacred animal. With their huge forward-facing eyes and otherworldly appearance, they have been seen as both wise and as harbingers of the supernatural. There are many hundreds of species of owls, and almost all are nocturnal and carnivorous. Interestingly, they all have specially designed feathers that enable them to fly silently at night, giving them an incredible hunting advantage, sort of like having a stealth mode. Many deities were said to be able to change into owls, and perhaps the most famous was the Greek goddess Athena, who was famous for her strategy and intelligence. To this very day, the capital city of Greece, Athens, has Athena's owl as its symbol. Should the hooting owl come looking for you this Halloween, it indicates the need for wise counsel or further information before you make a decision. Considered action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally, and ensure you think strategically, not impulsively. All right. And Night Song is right next to it. A ruby red bird singing in the darkness full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbons still bound. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds who are known as singers of the darkness are almost always considered sacred or frightening. From the operatic nightingale through to the hooting owl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky has captivated humans for millennia. In the past, at Halloween time, a night that the veil between the worlds was said to be at its thinnest, these night birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods. Depending on the culture, their voices were perceived as good luck and a positive validation, or alternatively, a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythology, the night bird was able to direct us towards discovering our talents and true purpose, a kind of guide in the darkness leading us to the dawn. Should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step in your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. There is no more time to waste. No more excuses. So it feels like today's collective has to do with somebody realizing they are the creator of their own destiny and they're changing something in their life, that something pretty drastic that other people may not like. But they're also being advised to do so cautiously, almost silently. So, for example, if this is somebody leaving a job to work for themselves, start making all the preparations without telling anybody. Just wait until everything is ready before you launch, but keep it to yourself. Be silent, be stealth. Think things through also very carefully. But this is happening because this person is realizing there's some talent inside of them that they've been either suppressing or maybe they didn't even realize was there. So let's keep these energies in mind when we start today's reading. Let's see. First row. Oh, King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Four of Pentacles upright. Two of Wands upright. Ten of Swords. Eight of Wands. The Devil. Okay. Eight of Cups. Page of Swords. Three of Swords. Queen of Swords. There's a couple of ways this could go. We have a King of Pentacles reversed, which is definitely showing up in his shadow side. And then we've got the Devil to kind of back that up. So it could be this King of Pentacles, the one that wants to change. And maybe they feel like people around them already know them this way. So if they change, they won't like it. Or we had a Queen of Swords show up here. The Queen of Swords could be the one changing. And the King of Pentacles might be the one that doesn't like it. There is a drastic change, though, because we have a Ten of Swords here. Somebody is putting their old self behind them and moving towards a new, better self. With the Four of Pentacles, though, they are keeping it to themselves. They feel like this is not something that... This isn't something they want to share yet. They're very determined to move forward. In fact, they're moving forward quite fast. Although the Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands is the Ten of Wands, whatever this person has been hiding from themselves, whatever this person has been suppressing, it's been weighing on them very heavily. It's created almost an obsession to the point where they feel like they have to change. Now, before we clarify, I felt pulled to use this deck whenever we get court cards. So let's see. What does this King of Pentacles reversed have to say for himself? What does this King of Pentacles reversed have to say for himself? I never want to feel that way again. I don't know what to say. I want to tell you so much. Oh. fantasize about you. Okay. So I'm going to say that there's someone they want to go towards. But this is a little interesting. They're torn between having so much to say and yet almost like they don't know how to begin. But they never want to feel that way again. Okay, so let's put these aside. Let's keep these up here. And then let's start clarifying so that we have a better idea of what we're dealing with here. Clarify King of Pentacles reversed. Clarify King of Pentacles reversed. All right, we start with the Two of Pentacles. Judgment. And the Knight of Cups. With the Ace of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Two of Swords. Let's see, who is this Knight of Cups? What does this Knight of Cups have to say? What does the Knight of Cups have to say? Yes, it is too late. I lied to you. I know you're watching me. And I took the easy way out. Wow. I'm going to say this Knight of Cups is someone else, someone separate from this king. So with the Two of Pentacles, this Knight of Cups decided they were not a priority to the king. And with the Judgment card here, they decided this person is not going to change. They are a King of Pentacles reversed. They may see the king like the king took the easy way out. And I believe that this person, not that they lied to the king, they feel like the king lied to them. But they know the king is watching them too. And they feel like, no, it's too late. It's too late. The king may want to start over because they're the ones showing up with, you know, wanting to change. But the Knight of Cups isn't very interested in hearing what they've got to say about it. Let's see. Let's clarify the, what was this? The Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. The Knave of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Did another one flip over? No. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles again. Okay, so I feel like this is the King of Pentacles. What does the Knave of Pentacles want to say? I don't trust you. I wish you would come back. I don't know how to let you go. You are not part of my plan. I see, I see. So whatever connection was between this king and the Knight of Cups, they did take the easy way out because they had a plan. A very, because they're showing up in reverse, they may have had a very detailed financial plan. They knew where they wanted their money to go. They knew where they wanted their growth to go. And when they met the Knight of Cups, things might have gone sideways. So they disconnected. They closed off. And after closing off, they realized that it's because this person wasn't part of their plan, but also they realized they have trust issues. And they wish that knight would come back because they don't know how to let go. So, Eight of Pentacles. They're putting in a lot of work into learning how to see things differently. They were the King of Pentacles reversed, but they're slowly turning themselves upright. Right now, they're showing up as a Page of Pentacles, upright. But they do see things in a very different way. They're not the same person that they used to be. But remember, they don't know how to let go. They never want to feel that way again. Pain. Pain is a human's best teacher, because it's when we feel pain that we want change. It's when we feel utterly uncomfortable that we want to change. Clarify, there's the two? Yeah, clarify Two of Wands. We start with the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, no. Way too many. Clarify the Two of Wands. Eight of Swords and Seven of Swords. See, they did lie. The High Priestess, and she knows it. Oh, Lord. The Sun, the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups. So whoever the Knight of Cups is, I'm going to call them a feminine because she's showing up as a High Priestess energy. Doesn't have to be. Could be same sex. Could be opposites. This could be the feminine. This could be the masculine. But I'm going to say she just for clarity purposes. So the Knight of Cups knew. Her intuition was telling her that this king was lying. Because with the Six of Pentacles, she was very generous with them. She was very giving to them. And she felt she got something out of it too. With the Seven of Pentacles, at some point she started asking herself, is this worth my investment? Because although I'm getting something out of it, I'm not getting exactly what I want. And then she started feeling really unsure about whether she should stay or she should go. Seven of Swords, but she knew that this king was lying. Let's see if it'll tell us what were they lying about. What did this king lie about? You're so easy to see. You're so easy to see through. Yes, we know. Supposedly, I fear that you will reject me, and I understand you better now. See? I know more than you think. The Knight of Cups knows things that the king never told them. That's because they have a high intuition. They know this is what they lied about. Or whatever they lied about. It's not really telling us what they lied about. But whatever they lied about, it was out of fear that they will get rejected. Now this, I understand you better now. It feels like it goes both ways. But according to the Knight of Cups, this King of Pentacles reverse is very easy to see through. Let's see. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. The Four of Cups. The Sun. And the Four of Swords. What the Queen of Swords. King of Wands. Knight of Swords. Remember when I said either the king is changing or the queen is? It could be that both people are changing. The queen is changing to the point where the king doesn't like it, but the king is changing to the point where the people around them don't like it. Because this person used to show up as a Knight of Cups, somebody who was looking at the king through rose-colored glasses, someone who put them on a pedestal. Now they're turning into the Queen of Swords. They're seeing this king clearly, and they see this king as especially if they were put in a third party. You see how this king shows up with two women who are chained to him? And she started seeing things clearly, like, oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's a no. That's a no for me. With the Four of Cups, she sees this like it was a missed opportunity. It could have been a great connection. They also see her as a missed opportunity because they feel like when she was in the Knight of Cups energy, they should have given her their time and their energy. But now she's happy. She's healed. Four of Swords. She has moved past this place of, if there was a feeling of betrayal, if there was a feeling of being wounded, feeling lied to, they understand things better now. They're not angry. They're moving forward. Clarify the Eight of Wands. The Moon. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Nine of Cups. Six of Swords. And the Devil again. Oh, the Devil showing up twice. That is not a coincidence. She sees them as somebody who she understands now. They just weren't their best self. That's how she sees it. She also realizes that at the time that they were together, or that they had a connection, things were very unclear. They were very ambiguous. It was more of an indulgence. It was more of a, well, we took time. We enjoyed our time, but it was like a little vacation. That's what it was. It was a little pocket of time outside of this world. And now it's time to let go and move on. That's all we can say. So, let's see. Let's move forward to the next row. And see what comes up then. Next row. Oops. Put them reversed. Next row. We start with the High Priestess. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Wow, this one feels first. Five of Pentacles. And then the Queen of Wands. And the King of Swords. Wow. Really? Again? The Devil? Okay. All right. Damn. It's okay. It just blows my mind when it comes out like that. Anyways, High Priestess. So yes, this Knight of Cups has turned into the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords was always someone who was very intuitive. I think initially they ignored their intuition until they couldn't anymore. And now this person's over here trying to learn new skills, trying to embrace themselves. This is Elsa from Frozen. And if you remember, Elsa was someone who had to hide who she was because she felt like if it was what she could do it was scary to her. So I feel like this King of Pentacles, who is now the Page of Pentacles because they're trying to turn themselves around, they've still got some toxic tendencies. But But it's like they're working on it, because the way that they feel without their feminine is driving them wild. They don't want to feel this way anymore. They feel almost like a sense of abandonment and loss that is so profound, it's forcing them to change. Not that this person is forcing them to change. Their pain is forcing them to change. They feel like this is doing the right thing. Let's see. What does this High Priestess have to say? Thank you for leaving me. Wow. I wish you would have come back. That one came out reversed. I went to tell you so much. No, she doesn't. Because it came out reversed. She does not want to talk about what's going on in her mind. And yeah, I don't trust you. Okay, so she's lost trust in this king. She's still torn, though, because first she's like, thank you for leaving. And then she's like, I wish you to come back, though. I don't want to talk to you. So let's just call a spade, because everybody's imperfect, right? This feminine is showing up as somebody who may have toxic tendencies herself. As in, she wants to be empowered. She wants to be healed to the point where she doesn't want this person. But a piece of her still wishes that they would come back. Even if she knows that it's better that they left. It's better that they, like, she feels like I dodged a bullet, but man, that bullet was fine as fuck. I don't trust that bullet because it'd probably kill me. But I wish it would graze me at least. What does the Page of Pentacles have to say? I do wish you well. What does the Page of Pentacles have to say for themselves? I hope you're happy for me. You can't come with me. And there we go. I took the easy way out. I told you. I took the easy way out. That was the king. So the king is changing. They're tapping into gifts and talents that they also had, because the Queen of Swords is already doing that. But they're doing the same. And they wish her well. They wish that... Honestly, what these two cards make me think of is they hope that they cross her mind once in a while. They hope that she thinks of them in a positive light. They hope that she remembers the good times, not just the negative times. But they also feel like right now isn't the time for them to come together, because they're not ready yet. They're a page. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. What does this Queen of Wands has to say? I am not coming back. I hope we'll see you again sometime. I don't know what to say. I've been struggling. You know what? I'm going to say this Queen of Wands is someone else. If this King of Pentacles took the easy way out by being with someone else, then I could see why the Queen of Swords is like, nope, bye. So now this queen doesn't like that the King of Pentacles is changing. They walked away and they're upset. Okay. Now I see why the devil showed up twice. So the first row was the toxicity of the King of Pentacles starting to turn around. This row is how the feminines are now working on their toxicity. The Queen of Swords is trying to fully heal and stop wishing this person would come back. Queen of Wands walked away because they're uncomfortable that this person is changing. But that doesn't mean that they're fully over it yet. They just don't know, almost like they're a little disoriented. They're struggling with this new persona of the King of Pentacles. They don't know how to deal with it. See, I pretend you don't mean that much. Let's see. What about the King of Swords? Because I feel like the King of Swords is part of who the King of Pentacles... Okay, that one came out reversed. I don't trust you, reversed. They're learning to trust. Okay. Also reversed. I need to focus on my healing, reversed. So not so much. I feel like that maybe for a time that was true, and sometimes I hear a voice. I don't know who this is for, though. Either the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Swords. See, I'm different now. So I'm going to say it's the Queen of Swords because they're showing up as a King of Swords. Like they want to match the Queen of Swords. And before, she saw them as a King of Wands, which would have been the partner of this person. And that's not what they're showing up as now. They're showing up as a King of Swords. So they're starting to trust the Queen of Swords. They had taken time off to heal, but now they feel like they're a different person now. And they're realizing that they were careless with the Queen of Swords. Almost like she haunts them. Maybe that's why we got these dark cards. She haunts them. And they feel like they were careless with her. But they also feel like they can be a better partner now. So let's put these up here. And then let's move on to the clarifiers. Let's see. Clarify the High Priestess. We've got the King of King of Pentacles. Clarify High Priestess. The Page of Cups. Clarify High Priestess. Temperance. With the Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups. And the Tower. You know, this Queen of Swords first showed up as a Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles. But it could be that through this journey that they're the healing journey they have undertaken, they're realizing she was not a Knight of Cups. She was a Queen of Cups. And while they had the connection, they were a King of Pentacles. Remember, they were a King of Pentacles reversed. So this is super appropriate to me because it shows almost like a monster who is having intimacy with feminine, right? So almost like they felt like Beauty and the Beast. They felt like a beast next to her. Like they wanted her energy. But it was more coming like from a childlike place of like consuming her energy. They might not have wanted to be that way, but I think that when they first met her, they were a little bit, look at the devil energy. The wings. This is like vampire, an energy vampire. Like that might have been one of the reasons she was so attracted to them. They were seductive to her because they were in a very dark energy. Maybe that's why I was drawn to these dark decks, because she was in the energy of thinking she could purify them. She could help them alchemize parts of themselves. Let's see. What does this King of Pentacles now have to say? I know we have a soul connection. See, now they know that. Now they know that. I'm different now. I told you. They are showing up as the King of Pentacles up right now. Your body language says so much. So they're reading inferences. Now they've been struggling. Yep. Because she's not the same. This doesn't specifically refer to body language to me. It could refer to things, if they're watching her, things that she posts, clothes that she wears, restaurants she visits. They're watching her daily life and they're taking clues because they're trying to figure out where she's at. And through her actions, they're reading it like it really is too late. She's She's moved on. She's looking for new love. Let's clarify this Page of Cups, because I feel like this is an apology. Like they're apologetic towards her. Clarify the Page of Cups. I wondered how far this would go. I lied to you. We are not right for each other. I know more than you think. So with the Page of Cups, it's almost like they feel they are also torn. A piece of them thinks, should I just leave this person alone and let them live their life without me? But I'm different now. And I know we have a soul connection. I think they're trying to figure out if this soul connection was something that was meant to just push them to change, push them to heal, or if it was meant for more. Was it meant for them to actually have a connection that lasted longer? They're not sure. Let's see. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. That's another reason they're trying to read her cues. Is there an opportunity to rebuild, or what they had was that all they had? Clarify the Page of Pentacles. So we've got the Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. With the Chariot. Another reason that they're tapping into their own talents is because they feel like now they have to compete for her. Now she's got multiple options. And now they're the ones that are finding themselves at a disadvantage because they've got to compete with other people to stand out, to let her know that they're still alive and well. They're still wanting to be with her. They want her to give to them again. And these images are, it's so interesting. I was drawn to these decks to do today's collective because in these images, it shows a feminine who has like the wings of an angel, and her nudity does not represent sexual energy. It represents purity, like transparency. And she's holding on to someone who, again, is the total opposite to her. They want her forgiveness, but they want her generosity again. They want her to give to them. And they see her right now determined to focus, stay away from them. So this is their end goal, but they feel like they have to pull out their own talents to be able to make her notice them again. Clarify Five of Pentacles. The Tower. The Five of Chalices. And this is the Three of Pentacles reversed. With the Seven of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. So when this all went down, whenever the King of Pentacles reversed went with the Queen of Wands, I believe that the Queen of Swords with the Seven of Wands here, she blocked them. Either she blocked them or she pulled away her energy. But they saw her put up some boundaries, some you shall not cross type of energy. And that shocked them. Because I think that they were under the impression that like she was their prisoner. You see how here we have a human woman, but there's like this giant behind her? They truly felt like this is how, although I don't know if you realize this, but this is an image of a giant. It's a wall. And she's sitting there against the wall. I have a feeling that they thought she would wait there forever. They don't realize that she saw it like she was talking to a wall. She wasn't able to make an impact on them. Or that's what she thought. Until they lost her. And this Five of Cups, they felt all this sorrow and regret. Her energy haunted them. The Three of Pentacles reversed, they thought that their foundation was so strong with her, even if they did whatever they did and went with whoever they went, she wouldn't let go, and she did. Which shocked the hell out of them. They weren't ready for that. They didn't expect that. Clarify Queen of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify Queen of Wands. The Hierophant. And the Death card, yep. With the Four of Pentacles. They went and married someone else. So in this collective, they went and married someone else. They had a whole new beginning with a whole different queen. And that effectively put an end to their connection with the Queen of Swords. But that shocked them because they thought that they could have both. Remember, they showed up as King of Wands that had two women chained to them, right? They thought that they could have both. But the Queen of Swords surprised them. She changed. Clarify King of Swords. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Clarify King of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. Clarify King of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. So you know how they showed up as a King of Pentacles initially? Like Queen of Cups. They chose this Queen of Wands. If you remember correctly, she shows up with the Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups was the one showing up with the Ace of Cups. Now she's showing up with the Three of Swords. So that's why they wanted both. They wanted the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords to emotionally fulfill them. And they wanted the Queen of Wands to help them establish a solid future. Maybe the Queen of Wands is wealthy or led them to have a lot of business contacts. But they wanted the best of both worlds by holding on to both of these people. Let's see. Clarify this Queen of Wands. What does she have to say for herself? Clarify the Queen of Wands. I focus on you instead of my pain. You're so easy to see through. And I know I made a mistake. But I don't know how to let you go. See? So this Queen of Wands was possibly running away from her own issues. And somehow being with this King of Pentacles was giving her reprieve, relief from whatever that was. But they also knew, going into this what the king was doing. So now they feel like they made a mistake because they chose someone who was actually in love with someone else, but they also don't know how to let it go. Okay. What about this Knight of Pentacles? Clarify Knight of Pentacles. I was careless with you. I am different now. I'm happy that it's over. Wow. I don't know what to say. Damn. So the King of Swords is the Knight of Pentacles. They thought that they were building a more solid future with this Queen of Wands and that they could have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords on the side. Well, I think that they just saw her as a Knight of Cups. Then she turned into the Queen of Swords. She was actually a Queen of Cups the whole time. So they felt like they were careless with both queens. Because, of course, now the Queen of Wands is emotionally attached to the King of Swords. They were careless with both the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. They are different now, but they're happy that the connection with the Queen of Wands is over. Damn. That means it was a very unpleasant connection. So it's like they don't really know what to say to the Queen of Wands. Honestly, they don't know what to say to either one of these feminines because that also showed up for what they had to say to a Queen of Swords. Like they have so much to say, but they don't even know what to say. Because how do you explain, we all have our shadow side, right? But when we act out of our shadow side, it's almost like it's really embarrassing to have to explain to other people like, well, yeah, I was insecure or I was jealous. So I did this and I did that. They don't know how to do that. They're struggling with that part. They want to, but they feel like, I don't know how. I don't know what to say. Let's see. Next row. Judgment. Seven of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Page of Cups. With the Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Chariot, the Star. So now all they have left to say is that they want to come back. So I think what this king is not saying, they're not saying to the Queen of Wands where they want to go, where they actually want to be at. This connection has severed and the king is happy it's severed, but the queen isn't over it yet. And the King of Swords wants to go towards the Queen of Swords. But they have to keep it silent because that Queen of Wands is like, excuse me? And they also don't know how to even approach the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Because they know that they lied. They know that they deceived her. And you know what? They saw her as the Knight of Cups and she was actually the Queen of Cups, right? But I think Queen of Pentacles, they're also realizing, and I'm not trying to make the Queen of Wands a villain because I don't think she is, but she could have shown off and presented herself as someone that was more affluent than they actually were. Because they somehow thought that they could build something with the Queen of Wands, and yet This other queen is the one showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Claire, what does the Queen of Pentacles have to say in all this? I know I made a mistake. Sometimes I hear your voice. Oh, I lied to you. You know what? I'm going to say that this is the Queen of Wands. Because the King of Swords, King of Pentacles, is the one who feels this way towards the Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Wands feels this way towards the King of Swords. And this also came out with her before. So I feel like the Queen is someone who's very aloof. They're the opposite to the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords is one person in this reading. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles is another person. So they did match with this king at some point. But you notice how they keep showing upright. They're not a bad person. It's not like, don't be sitting here talking, because a lot of you, oh my God, y'all drop these comments and I'm like, wow. Don't be sitting here talking shit about this queen in the comments, because she's not showing up as an evil person. They made a choice, and they chose to partner up with this person. And then she made a mistake. And now she feels like she's haunted by their voice. She lied to them. But she pretends like they don't mean that much to her. She thanks them for leaving her. This isn't the first time that this has happened to her. But remember, it also said she's not over it. Let's see. Clarify this Page of Cups. I fantasize about you. I hope I will see you again sometime. In that moment, I didn't care. And you can't come with me. I don't know if she's right or wrong, but this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles feels like the King of Swords is still watching her. So they probably are, because she's very intuitive, right? It didn't come out as the main energy, so I feel like they occasionally check in on her. But now she fantasizes about them. She's hoping they can reunite. And she knows that whenever she lied to them, she really didn't care what was going to happen, how they were going to feel. She didn't care at that moment. So it's almost ironic, but this is how life works, right? They did this to the Queen of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands that they chose turned around and did it right back to them. So now that they know what it feels like, they want to change, because they realized, oh my God, I did this to the Queen of Cups. I need to fix this. So I'm going to stop part 1 here. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to those of you who have subscribed following me on part 2 so that we can continue the story, because I want to see what keeps going, what keeps happening here. So if this is as far as you make it with me, please make sure to comment, react to the video, and share it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.